Happy Adventure Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you here tonight because we are back with more King's Quest VI. And you know, we're getting toward what I feel like might be the conclusion of King's Quest VI, which is to say, after spending the last few decades seeing screenshots from King's Quest VI, I feel like I've seen a lot of the locations we've seen so far, but there's an important location I haven't seen, and that is the Land of the Dead, which is, I think, where we're headed here soon. And Sherlock Jr., thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate the support. But yes, we've really reached the tower, home of the girl. This is a bumblebee pen that my daughter left on my desk, and now I can't resist playing with it. It is way too good. So yeah, I guess we're going for what people are saying is the longer ending of the various options. And I understand there are a lot of different endings depending on some of the details of how we've solved some of the puzzles along the way here. But yeah, I can't wait to see what happens next. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Welcome in, y'all. Glad to have you here. Oh my goodness, 3 Becca. Thank you so much for the resub. Always a pleasure to see you. 34 months. That is incredible. Thank you so much for all the support. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this one. It's been a good Wednesday around here. Hope you're having a good one too. Great to see everybody. There's Stalk, Paul Not Pat, Matawi, NB, etc. I have no idea what SCID was either. I just know that it's very important. Jibber Jabberwocky, good to see you. Pickled Dog, Kevin, Paul Not Pat's here. Yeah, this is a great crowd. Happy Retro Adventure Wednesday. I'd say we just get into the game. All right, there it is. We will just load it up. And if I recall, when we left off, we just filled up a skull with ashes, which is maybe the most badass thing that Prince Alexander's done this entire time. Hey, Ricky, good to see you. Thank you for the bits, 3 Becca. Tribeca. I've always assumed it was 3 Becca. I knew it was a reference to Tribeca, but was never sure. I've only been saying it wrong for 34 months. Good time to clear that up. That's one badass skull.
Alexander is carrying a human skull filled with embers. The embers are glowing with heat. Alexander is carrying a human skull filled with embers.
Hey, such minutia. Let's see. So, I believe I may have some components for a spell at this point. Let's find out if that's the case.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bookshop. The cover says, Ye Old Spell Book.
Terrific. Magic paint spell. We don't have river Styx water yet. We've already made some rain to escape these druids. Charming a creature of the night. 1 skull full of embers. Got it. 1 bit of sulfur. Brimstone. 1 strand of a pure-hearted maiden's hair. Well, we have the hair, and we have the embers, but we do not currently have the sulfur. Hey! I'm Old Teapot. Thank you so much for gifting that sub. And to Susu Rocket, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you so much. That brings in a hype train into the station, y'all. There we go. Howdy, howdy. Good to see you, David Alexander. Thank you so much for that generous gift. Hey! Welcome in. You're just in time. I got started a little early, so I kind of cheated on this one. I have not yet rescued the girl from the tower, so there's still plenty of action left. T-Pat. Hey, thank you, Tribeca. Oops, that's not how you teleport around.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Oh, there is such a girl in a tower. You wouldn't believe the girl that's in this tower.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
And did you say, whoa, whoa, whoa?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, hey!
Thank goodness I have that button on my soundboard now. I just hear it anytime I want to.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, hey!
That's right, String Mage. You gotta call your local radio station. Tell them to play that hit song. Don't play Paint the Town Red by Doja Cat. Nah, forget that. What you want to play this summer, the song of the late summer, is 1993's Girl in the Tower. Oh man, this is a great Ask Jesse thing. Before we start exploring around here, Dr. Mario, I read an article about a guy who went to the Strong Museum to see the first ever Pong chip. What piece of one-of-a-kind video game hardware would you want to see?
Cinnamon Cross Touch!
Thank you for the Cinnamon Cross Touch sticker. What would I want to see? Well, I went to the Strong Museum a couple of years back, and I got to see one of the original computer space cabinets. Or wait, is it Space War Computer Space? Which one has that really cool, like, vacuum molded, sparkly case? My brain just blanked. Oh no. Computer Space. Yeah, okay. I said that and I was like, no, that's not right. I said Computer Space. It's not one of a kind. Like, it's not like, you know, the very first of anything. But it is just such a cool looking piece of equipment. For up close and personal, that's one I was really hyped to see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, like a piece of hardware that I'd really want to see. Maybe like the oscilloscope that the original Space War the one that was developed at the nuclear research facility back in the 60s. Maybe see the original thing.
An old beggar is peddling his wares in the village. He offers a variety of lamps, all neatly lined up on a long pole.
486 with Space Quest 7 on Sergeant. Hey, Vitaly, thank you. Thank you.
For new.
Ooh, we're level 2 on the hype train. Jim Walls is welcoming you all to the hype train.
Hello. I will be right up. Now.
A stone fireplace. There's a book entitled The Changing Role of Court Entertainers Through the Ages on the small table in the reading area. It appears that some regular customer likes that book.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
That's a hype train. Make it happen, rookie.
Thank you, Vitaly, for old pal talking Jim. It's always good to see Errol pal talking Jim.
The candy dish is... The mint dish is empty.
Yaka being sneak behind the shopkeeper and pickpocket him. This isn't Baldur's Gate. You just can't get away with that sort of stuff. Let's see. Can Alex shut down his Tinder account now?
There's no reason to use... The counter feels... The pawn shop's counter is made... The pawn... The counter... The pawn...
How fair...
Dang it.
Alexander takes...
Ah, here we go.
Might I trade for that dangerous price on the counter?
Whoa!
What do you wish to offer me in trade?
Lil, Oh my goodness. 1,000 bits, old bits for new. Wow, goodness. Yakobine, thank you so much for the for the gift sub for TL Wolf and Lemming. Oh my goodness. Pickle Dog! Y'all are too kind. You're too kind. Oh wow, thank you so much. Oh wow, it's hopping in here tonight.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Thank you, Jibber
Alexander
Jabberwocky.
looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
You know, it's funny, Paul, these sound effects were literally called, like, Sega retro sound effects. So you absolutely nailed it. These are supposed to sound
I
like
think I'd like to
Sega
thank you
jingles.
for
Very good, Prince Alex. The painter's brush it is.
Thank you so much,
Your
everybody.
paint
Y'all
will
are too
go well.
generous.
Feel free to bring back the brush at any time.
it. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Yakobine, thank you so much. Terrapal Joy Beast, thank you. Oh, wow. Level 3 hype train going strong.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before, sir?
Sir?
No!
Oh.
But I'm quite sure. Perhaps on some cliffs. No! Isle of the Beast?
This
No!
is great.
Dockside? No! Leave me alone!
Not very friendly, is he?
Alex needs to push this guy into a fire. Alexander very slowly puts the
Good
pieces
day
together.
again. How may I help you?
Been several hours, but he's starting to suspect something's going on here. Okay. Is now a time when I can or should give my lamp over? Am I done with my lamp at this point?
The 2 coins from the sky.
Robin! Thank you so much for the gift sub. And to M. Zizzy, fantastic. Do I know what lamp I need? Thank you so much, Robin. Hello from the dock side. Let's see a decomposer.
Alexander has not been invited to.
Nobody has to invite anyone. Oh, it's quite a hype train. So let's see here. I don't know what to ding dang do. If you just don't know what lamp you need, then you have to see a cutscene to know. Object in the garden. I'm going there. I'll get the object
Alexander
now.
pulls out his magic map.
I have not checked other islands lately. Let's see. The garden on Isle of
Alexander
Wonder?
feels a strange pulling sensation.
Whoa! 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 Ow! Hey!
Sorry. You gotta push that button. Whoa! 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 These jerks. Robin, thank you! That is very generous. Thank you so much. Man, this hype train's out of control. Y'all are too kind.
There's a small bottle on the coffee table. It bears a label that reads, "Drink me." Alexander picks up the bottle.
Hey, G-Funk. Da-da-da. Yeah, these two are nothing but trouble.
Your Highness may as well spend her royal time contemplating something else. The lump of coal shall be sent to the Castle of the Crown under my name, and that's all there is to it.
No, it shan't.
No chant.
Yes, it shall.
If the coal is sent in your name, I shall royally decree a ban on all red on this isle.
You do, and I shall royally decree that white shall be henceforth used for all mopping up of cabbage stew.
Oh, wow. Thank you all again for the hype train. That was incredible.
Oh, wouldn't I?
Oh, it's you! Have you thought of any more of those brilliant ideas of yours?
I have anything these people want now.
Alexander has a pitch-black lump of coal that he found in the Isle of the Mists.
That seems like something they might like. Here, take
The
this
Red
coal.
Queen already has a lump of coal and won't share it with her sister. If Alexander gave her another, the two would never stop fighting.
No, no, no. Alexander is using a strategy here that political scientists call bandwagoning. Rather than trying to balance out the power of one actor, the goal becomes instead
Let's go.
Polish!
to strengthen the already strong partner. Oh, Tom, thank you here. Consult the King's Quest Companion. I have here handy, as always. I basically carry this everywhere I go. The 3rd edition of the King's Quest Companion. Let's see if it has any insights to offer into our current predicament. Carefully repacking the lamp, Alexander took out the lump of coal and ventured through the polka-dotted gates into the chessboard land. He had only a short time to wait before the red and white queens showed up. Your Majesties, Alexander began. I now have the answer to your dilemma. Will this do? With an exaggerated bow and a swooping gesture, he held out the second piece of coal to the white queen. Why, how perfectly lovely! It will do quite well. She immediately snatched the coal out of Alexander's hand and then snorted. Ah, so hand it to the white queen.
Checkmate! Only chess pieces allowed in chessboard land? That's right. Humans aren't allowed in and never will be. Stay out!
No amount of reform can change that. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to solve this puzzle, Robin, and then I'm going to redeem this very good artificial intelligence. Okay. Here they are. They're old friends.
Give me the...
And I decree rather than...
Then I decree again!
And I decree further. Your Highness shall never...
What is it that you want?
Here, have this.
I found the two of you another lump of coal so that you can stop fighting over the one you have.
Oh, let me see! A lump of coal!
Oh.
Beauty it is, too! Oh, marvelous! Now we can stop fighting, sister. Your Highness can just keep the old lump of coal, and I'll take this new one.
That's right, Decomposer. It's a cold new world.
Quite right. That settles everything.
A new fantastic point of view.
As a token of our endless esteem and royal favor, please accept this magnificent and truly incredible spoiled egg.
Accept this egg in this trying time.
Thanks.
Let me see that lump of coal, Your Highness.
It is a beauty, isn't it?
Why, it's bigger than my lump of coal. Let me have it immediately.
Over my dead body, Your Highness. It's my lump of coal, and it is indeed larger and much grander. Just look at that sheen.
I demand
man.
you exchange with me immediately.
Hostilities are going to break out any minute. Oh, it's a living. All right, let's save and go back to Robin's redemption here. This is good. Egg in this trying time. Okay. Any questions? Okay, so Robin is redeemed. Artificial intelligence. That is, of course, where we take a prompt, we plug it in to the Midjourney AI bot, and allow it to literally scrape together a piece of art based on that prompt. In this case, the art request via Robin is a gamer gives coal to a chess queen in a surrealist landscape. So we are going to ask Midjourney to generate that prompt. Once it's ready, I will post it here in the stream for your very much enjoyment. So just have to give it a second. Let's see, what are other people generating? A Kabuki Geisha. Here's someone who's generating a prompt that says, imagine a vape on a black background with smoke coming out of the bottom. Can you imagine such a thing as a vape on a black background? Maybe one of my favorite redemptions I've ever heard. Okay. Okay. So this is interesting. Midjourney has our results, and I'm going to share them here on stream. What we've got here, Robin, Midjourney decided, I believe, to take gamer very much in the context of chess player. So I don't know that we got like the elite gamer that we were hoping for, but we did get this. So we have chess. We have a woman who's presumably a queen in this context. We do have surreal landscapes. I don't know if, I mean, it's a game like chess. It has a alternating black and white board and several pieces that are reminiscent of chess pieces strewn about it. Bottom left is kind of good, right? Like bottom left with some tweaking of someone who maybe actually understood what they were trying to do could turn to a fun little fantasy novel cover. The Great Cold War. These are all great album covers, yeah. Bottom left has no white pieces. That's right. Presumably her opponent's somewhere over that chasm with all the white pieces in tow. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm not sure if it's what we wanted, but you know, it's apropos of the scene. So thank you, Robin. Box covers from Sierra's last post-quest era. I could see that, T-Pat. How do you chair top right? Look, chairs are very difficult. He didn't want to turn it all the way around to the front because that would be like too much of like a trying to talk to teens all cool. She, I think, has like sat down on the chair with it under her dress, which is a bold flex. But yeah, there you have it. That is a chess queen in a surrealist landscape playing against a gamer. Thank you, Robin. Let's get back to the action. Now we have an egg, which I guess is sulfur, right? So can we cast that spell? Let's see here. What did the spell say? Magic paint. Oh wait, that's not the one I need. Carve me the creature of the night. One skull full of embers. Brimstone. Okay. I think we can do this.
This is the last page. This spell...
Did my skull... Did you skull cool off? Do I have to cool off the skull? Oh wait, did it?
Alexander is carrying a human skull filled with embers.
Did it specify hot embers? Ah, hot. Yeah, there you go. Can I rush back and get more hot embers? Or have I, like, expired a timer that I can never get back? Why don't I use Midjourney instead, Dali? I kind of prefer, typically, the results from Midjourney, but honestly, it's kind of what I'm used to. And it generates images that are very easy to share on stream.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. On our way. Doing our thing. Ah, yes, they're still hot.
Alexander exchanges the embers in his skull for more red-hot embers from the fire.
Okay, so maidenhair.
Alexander puts the strand of hair into the skull.
And What was our other thing? I got the egg.
Alexander cracks the spoiled egg and dumps it into the skull containing the embers and the strand of hair. The spoiled egg hisses as it makes contact with the hot embers. Sounds the steam. Phew, the smell of sulfur.
Phew! 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 You know, another thing I like about Mid-Journey. Hey! Tom, thank you for the gift sub for Pack Rat Dave. Thank you so much. You know, one thing that I like about Mid-Journey is also it gives you a little bit more granular control over what you're doing. I'm sure Dolly does too. I just probably don't know all the different ways to make that happen. Okay, so
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Let's see. I've done some things. Wait.
Alexander feels a strange pulling
Now,
sensation.
will my skull go out again, or is it now locked in since the spell is ready? What do we think?
Alexander is carrying a human skull filled with oak embers, a strand of hair, and a spoiled egg.
It's an egg in this trying
The
time.
embers are glowing hot.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh! There's no reason to use... Alexander decides to swallow the potion in the bottle labeled "Drink Me" to see what happens.
Hey, Ben.
Suddenly, his vision fades to black.
Oh, no.
His lungs become too heavy to breathe. His heartbeat slows.
Aw, beans. Aw, beans.
Ah, beans.
Well, he had that coming. In all
Then
fairness.
beats no more. Suddenly, his heart takes a lurch, then beats strong.
Fuck, I'm hurt bad.
Thank you, Rob.
His chest heaves like that of a newborn.
Yeah, newborns are known for being really great at breathing.
His vision clears, and Alexander feels fine.
Phew. For a minute there, I thought, what if someone else had seen me and thought, sounds?
So wait, what did I accomplish there?
Old lad! Alexander already has a pretty good idea.
I learned what it did.
The old man, like...
Now try it in front of somebody. Old lamps for nudes.
Good day.
They have a wild way to terrify people. Where's creepy shapeshifty guy when you need him? Pull your friends, find at parties.
Alexander already has a pretty good idea.
Just wanted to protest the Vizier's cruel control over this country by chugging some potion right in front of his palace.
Good day.
Hello. Check this out. See if this one moves you.
Prince Alex, what is it?
I need my paintbrush back.
The poor young prince. His heart must have just given out on him.
Give it to the bird. Cassima drinks his berry. You dig her up. Later, problem solved.
Prince Alex, but you were...
Yes. Strange, wasn't it? I feel fine now, though.
Perhaps you ought to spend less time adventuring, Prince Alex. You seem to be feeling the strain.
Oh, is it gone now? Did I mess up? Did I just soft lock myself? Did I do what I need to do? That's a soft lock. Oh no. Do I need to wait until the creepy guy's in here?
Good.
Is that my goal?
Good.
Alexander.
Hello?
Cloak guy needs to witness it.
Now,
Alright, let's get this Alex.
Good. Good. Good.
Cassima's bird is still there.
Alexander.
Yeah, let's see here.
Alexander.
Yeah.
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose hedges.
Yeah, we've kept this water at an acceptable level of tepid all this time. I mean, in the game's defense, though, dropping some iceberg lettuce in it was always a pretty questionable strategy for cooling it, even by
Alexander.
Sierra logic. All right.
Alexander feels a
Out
strange
of
pulling
the
sensation.
crown, I'm reaching out. I'm magic mapping back to you. Hey, Purple Tentacle. Welcome in, everybody, by the way. If you happen to be joining us for the first time, I'm Jess. I stream retro adventures every Wednesday. I hope if you're new here, maybe you'll consider following, sticking around. We'd love to have you as part of our adventure crew. Let's see.
Alexander holds out the rose, hoping that the bird will deliver it to Cassima. The nightingale takes the rose and heads for the castle once more.
There it is. She's gonna love
A
it.
white rose, how beautiful.
You're the second girl I've given one of those
Must
to
be
today.
Alexander. How I wish that I could see him with my own eyes, but Abdul will never allow it. He only risks capture by sending me these things, dear to my heart though they are. Fly elsewhere, my pretty friend. Do not endanger Prince Alexander again by taking tokens from his hand. Forgive me, Alexander, and forget me. I cannot return your love, for fear that I shall never leave this castle again.
Alexander waits in vain for Cassima's nightingale to return, but the
wow.
bird does not. Could there be something wrong? Or does Cassima simply not welcome his attentions further?
No, just power on through that. Alex. You're good. Don't let that slow you down.
Good day.
Have I run out of encounters with the old man? And how important is the encounter with the old man? Maybe we scared him off by talking to him. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Seen one thought adventure Zaddy who rescued her, not this job.
Hey, Daddy.
Alexander feels...
Alright, we got this. Is the bottle still in your inventory? It is. So it's I have to die and find out which lamp to get, right? Is there a way to brute force that? Oh man.
Alexander arrives
Hey,
at the
Gary.
top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but uneventful climb. A mighty winged horse, the color of midnight, is feeding from the nightshade bush. The
That
creature
horse.
must be Nightmare, the one the druid spoke about.
Hot skull. Nightmare.
Alexander decides to take the straightforward approach and grab the black creature.
Sure to work.
Nightmare is not amused.
Oh, please let it trample me. No. Oh, come on. I can't believe it didn't kill me.
Alexander is carrying an unusually long...
Oh, man,
The skull? Alexander is carrying a human skull filled with oak ember. The embers have grown cold.
Oops. Whoa! 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 Ow!
Alexander has plenty of time to rethink his logic as he falls
Oops.
past the riddles of the law.
Okay. Whatevs. Alright, let's go fill up our
Oops.
skull again. Well.
There's no
Oops.
There we go.
Alexander climbs carefully.
What? Oh!
Oh no!
Whoa! 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 Ow! Hey!
Alright, Mike has redeemed Consult the King's Quest Companion. 3rd edition here at hand. Let's see. It was death to be found on the island, Alexander knew, but he had no choice but to return. He knew Nightmare visited its peaks, for he collected one of her wing feathers on the beach they stood upon. That was proof enough. The prince reasoned that the creature must come to feed on the nightshade that grew by the cave at the top of the cliffs. Once more, Alexander climbed the cliffs of logic, this time without challenge, as the steps accepted his prior mastery of them. The fiery sunset light changed to the silver gloom of twilight as he climbed. Soon he had trouble seeing his feet, it was so dark. But Alexander gave no thought to quitting. What is the best
Alexander pulls out
companion
his
book?
magic map.
Space Quest Companion's pretty good, but man, it adds a lot of
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
non-canon stuff to the series. Police Quest Casebook is pretty good. What's always nice is how out of the way the authors of these companion guides go. Oops, wrong place. to explain cases where the puzzles just make no sense.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
His music notes sound like trying to tightrope across the bridge in Kyrandia. Ooh.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Yeah, that's a great point. Like, I don't even remember picking up that feather, much less where I got it from. Now, granted, I've been playing this game over the course of like 4 weeks, so it's possible I've lost track of a few things. Yeah, they pretty much said Graham threw everything at the Yeti and only the pie worked. That's a good one. Yeah, the King's Quest II Rattlesnake.
Alexander exchanges the embers in the skull for more red-hot embers from...
Yeah, I would say the Police Quest... Good to see you, Average Human, by the way.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
The Police Quest one adds some maybe story elements that make some of the Police Quest games make more sense.
Sensation.
Any debug mods? That's a good question. Yeah, I have the Leisure Suit Larry Bedside Companion somewhere around here. It's not too bad. It's better than you'd expect, for the most part. Okay. Hot skullin', check it and see.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but...
Okay, let's save. Do it.
Alexander solemnly speaks the incantation over the skull.
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity bind thee like a chain, to do whate'er I now ordain.
Horse of black now sit back. There it is, Paul.
Nightmare flares her nostrils at the scent of the fire and brimstone.
That's it. Come on. I need passage to your homeland, fiery one.
Horse Queen.
Unable to resist the power of the enchanted smell, Nightmare approaches
It was
Alexander.
an enchanted spell.
Her eyes appear glassy and sightless. In her hypnotized state, she is unaware of the human so close to her flank, or of anything at all except that marvelous smell.
Now ride!
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. I feel like I'm wearing a VR goggle.
Nightmare deposits Alexander on a strange, cold world. And some of the inhabitants don't look too friendly.
Hello.
The ghoulish, animated bodies of the undead roam the haunted landscape. The touch of the putrid flesh dissolves the...
Tickets only. Next.
Alexander's mother always told him to avoid bad ghouls.
Okay. Fine. Be like that. Oops. Bad ghouls, yeah.
Alexander,
Creature of night, to me succumb.
Oh, this is unskippable. They're so happy with this one, you cannot skip
Purity
it.
bind thee like a chain, to do whate'er I now ordain.
Nightmare.
My nightmare. The spellcasting animation is very good, isn't it?
Unable...
Now ride!
Now ride! Gangnam styling.
Nightmare deposits and some of the...
Who are you, grieving spirits?
I am Queen Allaria of the land of the Green Isles, and this beloved spirit is my husband, King Caliphim. We were murdered in our
King
beds
Caliper.
by our trusted Vizier. Like a viper, he snuck in during the night and stabbed us in our sleep. Now my husband's soul is broken, and he will not speak.
Then you are the ones I seek. Are you not the parents of Princess Cassima?
Nice detective work.
Oh, daughter, have you news of the princess?
I know that she is alive and safely back in her kingdom after being rescued from Mordak. But I'm afraid I have not personally seen her. Alhazred is keeping her in her room in mourning for you.
I am glad to hear of her return.
Oh, dreaded
She will
news.
not be safe alone with that devil. Oh, that we could be there to protect her.
Cassima, how I fail thee.
He's already leaning into ghost
My
voice.
poor husband will never rest while our murder goes
He's like, I'm just going to talk normal, but my husband is really in
unpunished.
ghost mode.
I came to take you back with me. Your people are still loyal to you. They need to know about the Vizier. Cassima needs you too.
But this is the realm of the dead. We cannot leave it. Nor, for that matter, can you.
Anti?
The only one who might be able to return us all to the land of the living is the Lord of the Dead. But he would never help us.
He has
He
no
has
chill.
No mercy.
No chill whatsoever.
I might be able to convince him. I must try.
Usually I talk to people and just give them an item
It is
they
my
want.
ticket to the underworld. There you will find the Lord of the Dead. I cannot use the ticket as long as I'm chained here. And if we cannot be avenged, I will never be unchained.
Some sort of Unchained
Thank
Melody
you.
situation.
Perhaps it will save us all.
Perhaps.
Be
Hey.
careful, young man. If you can ease my husband's torment and help our daughter,
Where's
we
Withers
will
when you
be
need him?
most grateful.
Where's Withers' wardrobe?
I will do my best. Goodbye, Queen Allaria.
Allaria sounds like an allergy medication.
The spirit of a woman hangs like a puff of smoke in the air. She is weeping and appears to be very distressed about something.
That's Ghoul Juke. I've got the sweet
Ollie.
ghoul moves.
Where is my little boy? Ollie.
Prince Ali.
Why do you not rest, sad spirit?
Rest? I cannot rest. My son is lost.
Great
Lost?
spook tunes.
You mean in this realm?
No.
His spirit is stuck in the land of the living, probably looking for me.
Oh no.
But I cannot leave to go show him the way. My poor Ali.
Is there anything I can do?
Take this handkerchief. If you get back to the land of the living and find him, tell him that his mother is waiting for him here.
Hey kid, your mom's in hell.
He'll be able to find his way to the realm of the dead.
I'll do my best to find him.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my Ali.
We'll assume it's Honest Ali from Quest for Glory 2. Oh no! Your mother advances protagonists in hell. Oh no, tickets
The
please!
skeleton to the left of the path hands something to the spirits that approach the underworld entrance.
Ticket, please. Next.
Man, I do love that they use this as the death scene. It's such a nice setup for when you actually get here.
I have a ticket.
Wow, big scene. Yeah, Purple Tackle, I think the same thing. Having you come here as a death scene over and over again, and then playing it out.
Next.
Oh, uh-oh. What did I do wrong? Somebody tell me what to do here. Okay. Just go back here.
Why is
Notice this oh, yeah. I know of this from seeing clips of it.
The skeleton to the left of the path.
Ticket, please. Next.
Alexander picks up the two bones on the ground. Now, what do these bones remind him of?
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
The skeletons are overcome with the musical call of the bones. They begin to jiggle, then to dance.
The musical call of the bones. Had Monkey Island 2 already done this joke when King's Quest 6 came out? That's what I was trying to figure out, Tom. I was trying to do that same math in my head. I'd be curious to know.
Alexander finishes his tune, and the skeletons resume their posts. Despite their frolic, they don't seem any friendlier.
It's a shame that's not part of a solution. If you're going to have it and have it last so long, it should really,
I have a ticket.
really get more for you.
Oh, on.
Oh, key. Okay.
Alexander picks up the...
Oh, so it is a puzzle.
The skeletons are...
Hey, Stone Karn. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright, let's do this one more time. So it is part of a puzzle. This is great. We're not canceling our dancing skeleton just because those damn hippies at LucasArts did it. Yeah, now I see. This is my first time playing this one. I'm having a blast with it, Stone. Skeleton Can line is very
Alexander
good.
finishes his tune, and the...
Okay, do I have it this
Alexander
time?
picks up the skeleton key.
Around here, they just call that a key. Tickets, please.
I have a ticket.
I've got a golden ticket.
On. Next.
Yes, into the sphincter.
Apparently, Alexander's not the only one who's curious about the body on the path.
Did that just get me? Did I just get got?
The knight is wearing an old, tattered ribbon. The ribbon is so old. Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet.
Well, it is a big old knight, huh?
Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death is trod, and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath. Zounds, that sounds serious.
That sounds serious. This game has more zounds in it than any game I've ever played. Is there anything else I can
Alexander has no need for the old armor. Alexander has no need. Alexander.
Reigns beneath the sod's not bad. That's two gaming sounds. Oh man, look at this guy. I think we've seen him somewhere before. Did I know you from King's Quest 2?
Charon stands in his boat, eternal ferryman of the dead. Alexander can't quite make out what's under Charon's cowl, and he's not sure he would want to.
I must see the Lord of the Dead.
Money,
Let me ride
please.
across the river Styx on the ferry.
Charon apparently has rules as strict as those of the skeletons at the underworld's entrance. Alexander is not getting on that boat until he gives Charon the appropriate fare.
Yes, the river Styx. Let's see.
The realm of the dead is a very...
Okay, what do I need to collect the river Styx water in?
Charon will determine... Charon. Alexander gets a chill just thinking about putting his hand... The little china teacup can...
Teacup already has swamp ooze.
Alexander is... The lamp is... Putting that in the river... Putting that in the river Styx.
What if teacups can... Oh, wait. What if teacups can hold multiple liquids? I don't know.
Alexander scoops a little of the river Styx into the teacup with the swamp ooze, being careful not to get any of the black water.
Maybe that's the guy who took you to Skull Island. Okay. Here, take these coins, you jerk.
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Yeah, they'll be fair.
Charon accepts
Fair
the
enough.
fare and waves Alexander onto the boat.
Imagine carrying an open teacup filled with death water. This all feels very Quest for Glory 5 also. How much do you tip a ferryman? I'm a skull door.
Alexander walks too close to the menacing gate.
I just went back a couple of rooms.
I have a ticket.
Oh,
There shouldn't be so much death here in the land of the dead.
Apparent. Alexander takes the knight's black flesh.
Zounds! We have the skeleton key. In this version, yes. Alright. Let's see here.
Alexander scoops a...
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Charon...
Alright, there we go. We're speedrunning this still. We're still on pace. Luckily, I'm recovering quickly from all of these classic Jess gaffes. This is, after all, Decaf Jedi Year 4.
Decaf Jedi Year 4. Jess gets good.
Oh, you have to use the hand icon? Ugh.
Alexander reaches out to open the gate. Suddenly,
you,
the
pickled
wood
dog.
trembles beneath his fingertips.
That is annoying. Ah, skull door!
What touch has awakened my sleep? I smell the blood of a mortal. Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human, that I might devour it. It has been centuries since I last ate.
That's what I say every morning. You are rabbit's foot?
I have this.
What care I? I am interested in thy bones, not in bartering with thee.
Gate has no keyhole, nor could Alexander get close.
Oh, that would have
enough
been
to
a good
use that key
solution.
without ending
Feeding
up
it a
as
bone
dinner.
key would have been great. That's such a better solution. Come on,
Realm
game.
of the dead. The realm of the dead is a Alexander.
What if I just stab you to death?
What care I?
You see how gruesome you
Gate
are?
is bad enough as it is. Alexander doesn't even want to think about.
Here, have a breath mint.
What care?
Do you like old books?
What?
Why don't you just tell me what you'd like?
Alexander is.
What care I?
Some sort of zigga-zigga?
I have this.
That has not to do.
Alexander is more comfortable.
What can come forward?
Alexander is carrying the mother ghost.
Fine store can talk to you.
Despite his fear,
I would pass, Gate. I have business with your master.
My master and thine, human. I would be pleased to introduce thee. Only step forward and thou shalt meet him shortly.
No, thank you.
No,
Come to
thank
meet
you.
the Lord of the Dead with
Politeness
my
above
flesh
all else.
still intact.
And why should I let you past, human, when I would much rather eat you?
Roll persuasion. Roll
I have
persuasion.
been told that there is a way for humans to enter Death's realm. There must be something I can do. Some task that will allow me to pass through your doors, Gate.
Some sort of door task.
I seem to recall something. A trick. Perhaps a test. Yes.
Imitate.
Should a human try to pass, a riddle is Gate's wont to ask.
What?
A
riddle it is,
then.
then. Riddle me
And
this.
if thou wouldst fail to answer, Gate, his thirsty jaws will be thy fate.
Thirsty Jaws is my
Agreed.
pitch for a
Listen
porn
as
movie
though it
about
meant
a
thy
man-eating
life,
shark.
Human, for it surely does. My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this Gate's only plea.
We need to use his hole.
my first is foremost legally. My second circles outward.
The answer is love.
Get wrecked, door.
Ah, thou traitor of the mortal plane, how didst thou guess love? That riddle should never have been solved. Love is unknown in this realm.
It gets real big mad.
Love cannot be banished, even from this place. There are spirits still pining of it on the surface above. Still less.
Let me tell you about this girl I saw one time.
Enough! Burden me not with thy poetry. Pass through, and quickly, before I change my
Why is love
mind.
first legally? L is the first letter, and legally, I think, is what the joke is there. Just like nominee has 2 E's at the end. Oh, man. That's a Curse of Monkey Island reference.
Excuse me, I'd like an audience, please.
The shrouded guard.
That's me every time I log on to Twitch.tv.
Lord of the Dead.
Why have you entered my domain, still wearing your flesh? If you are so anxious for death, you might have found it easily enough in the land of the living.
Oh yeah, this image showed up all over the promotional stuff for King's Quest 6.
Most welcome to stay. Kiss my hand, and you will be one with the spirits. There will be no pain.
Okay.
I seek a boon, my lord.
Give me your boom.
Why should death grant you anything, mortal?
I seek a boon.
Why?
Okay, so we've got death. Got death situation.
Perhaps Alexander should first state it. There's no time for that.
I seek a...
What?
Look at yourself, Death. You're a wreck.
The will to live is...
The Lord of the Dead's touch fills Alexander instantly with a numbing cold and blackness.
Thank you, Grayson. Good work on fixing that. Oh no. Ah, beans. Hey, that's a an emote right here on the channel.
Alexander approached.
Ask me about Boone.
Why have you entered my... If you are so anxious for death, kiss...
I see...
What?
There's nothing. There's nothing. The souls surrounding the Lord of the Dead's throne cannot help.
Okay. What would Death want? That one's been there for a couple of weeks. It hasn't been getting a lot of play yet.
The scythe cannot threaten.
Oh, wait. Slap him with the gauntlet? Oh, man.
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge.
Yes.
I respectfully challenge thee, Death, by throwing down this gauntlet. Man may pass the portal and seek its master, Death. Man may pass where death has trod and challenge like Scheherazade.
Scheherazade?
He who reigns beneath the sod to spare a mortal's breath.
He has the gauntlet!
Impossible!
Yeah, I saw this giant knight out there.
Death. Who are you to challenge death?
Violence.
A man of flesh is all
Violence.
I need to be, my lord.
And what
Bless
is
you,
it
man.
that you seek with this challenge? The soul of some dead maiden?
I seek the souls of King Caliphim and Queen Allaria, the land of the Green Isles.
You would save 2 human souls and emerge alive from this realm yourself? That shall be a difficult challenge indeed. The tomb does not open its doors lightly.
Either all 3 of us leave, or none go.
You have to answer 2 riddles. That's
Very
perfect.
well. Then let me think of an appropriate task.
You must scale the cliffs of logic.
Yes, I have it now. Your challenge is this. For thousands of years I have sat upon this throne. I have heard every sad tale that can be told by human lips. I have seen tragedies that ended empires, injustices that defy reason, love that would light the very stars turn cold and hard. I have seen torments that cannot possibly be borne, and yet must be, for centuries.
Well, la-dee-da.
This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear. Make me cry, thou man of flesh. That is my challenge.
Make death cry?
Sooner could he turn sea to stone,
or fire to ice.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Despair filled Alexander at Samhain's words. If the Lord of the Dead had seen so much, even the terror and justice of Cassima's plight would hardly touch him. Samhain sat back on his golden throne, eternally confident he had won. After several moments, he asked, "You have had time aplenty. Do you surrender, mortal man? I promise you I will be quick." "I do not surrender, Lord Samhain." With a shock, Alexander recognized the voice as his own, an emotion too fierce for hope and too chill for defiance filled him. With stiff, trembling fingers, Alexander worked to free something from his pack. "Your story is indeed sad, but I wonder after so long if you remember how sad. Perhaps I can remind you." "You ugly."
Your existence has been all that you say it has. Then truth alone shall be my sword.
The mirror's surface swirls with darkness for a moment, then fills with images even blacker.
Here's a little crown
Reflections
for
of
you.
despair, of wailing souls, of shackles colder and more immutable than any forged by man, of a world of thirsts that can never be quenched.
This is written so much better
Alexander
than
feels
the
mirror
prior
tremble in
King's
his
Quest games.
grasp, and is glad that he cannot see its face. But the Lord of the Dead is transfixed to the mirror, to the screening of his life. Things long forgotten are once more uncovered. His enslavement to this throne while still a man, the years of watching misery and horror and growing ever more numb to it, the seep of his own humanity, the slow growth of a new thing.
They should let this Jane
altogether,
Jensen
which
lady
became
design her
that
own
which he
games.
is now. His is an existence that has no possibility of redemption, no end. The surrounding spirits draw away in pain. The truth is so sharp it stabs, so intense it sears.
Like a Schottenjäger's dagger.
Take it away. Make it stop.
Ooh, now he's got 7 years bad luck.
The mirror of truth cracks from the strain, and death sheds a single gray tear.
Truth is indeed a terrible thing. I have worn this mantle for so long, I had forgotten its dreadful weight. You shall take the souls and leave as I agreed. You have been granted to stay from this inevitable reality. I almost envy you. Find the souls he has claimed and bring them to me.
Yes. Soul rescue.
King Caliphim and Queen Allaria, I presume. Your hero has won you a few more years of mortality. May your souls be more prepared for their rest when you return.
Better luck next time.
Thank you, my lord. I hope that they will.
And you...
Just turn the opacity
man
up
of
to
flesh,
100% there.
My steed shall take the three of you back to the land of the living. Tell her where it is you wish to go.
Oh, it's Nightmare. Hey, Nightmare.
Until we meet again, then. I assure you, We will meet again.
Rest
No offense,
in
but I hope that will be many
peace.
long years from now.
It is never as long as you might wish, mortal. Now, begone.
Yes, my lord.
3 to a horse, huh? I thought I got the request where I wanted to go.
Are you coming, Majesty?
Alhazred's treachery must be handled carefully, Alexander. Allaria and I must go gather our allies and form a plan. Watch over Cassima. Make sure she comes to no harm.
Can't even get
We
near
will
her.
return as soon as we can to take back all that has been stolen from us.
I will keep her safe until your return.
Thank you, son. Your love for our daughter must be deep indeed for you to have undertaken death itself for our sakes.
So do I need whatever's in the spider's
May we
web?
succeed in what awaits us, and live long together as a family.
I've never managed to get that. Just for extra points. Oh, it's the hint for a riddle. I just solved the riddle.
Hello.
Hey, Ali.
Now.
So, I heard you're an orphan.
Alexander might have a hard time trying.
How fare you?
The shopkeeper. Alexander is carrying the
Cryptogram.
Mother Ghost's translucent handkerchief. Alexander might have a hard time trying to explain that ghost handkerchief.
Was the wrong Ali? Ah!
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Ha ha ha! Hey! Oh man, I'm thirsty. How about you guys? Yeah, let's save. Let's keep jerks.
Alexander suddenly gets a very sneaky idea.
I can't go on anymore. Without Cassima, I'd just rather not live.
Prince Alex, no!
No!
It's true. The Vizier has beaten me. I give up. Poison is my last resort.
Stop!
I am no more.
No, Alex. He dead. No, don't stop. Lee will remember that.
Oh, what a waste. The poor young fool.
He's dead. He's dead. Wait until Abdul hears. He'll be so pleased.
Seconds later in the castle. Does this potion also allow us to see things like this?
Pop in like that. You can learn to knock like everybody else. Sorry, Master. I couldn't help myself. I have great news. Well, what is it? Prince Alexander is dead. He killed himself in despair
Great news.
over losing Cassima. What? Are you positive? That young man has proven to be most devious. I saw the whole thing myself, Master. He was really and truly quite dead. If what you say is true, it shall be most convenient. You've spent enough time on that little irritant. We must start thinking about the wedding. Anything, Master. Oh, I do love weddings. Well, we do want you to look your prettiest, don't we? Now, Shamir Shamazel, to the lamp with you. Prepare yourself, as we discussed.
Alexander's heart lurches to life in his chest.
Prepared to set the game near the puzzle that made no sense.
Prince Alex, but you were...
Tricking everyone?
Sorry, friend. I was doing a little acting, I'm afraid.
Ah, of course, the strange cloaked man. You are quite clever, and a bit too exciting for an old man.
I saw the... Yeah, that's right. I saw the genie lamp, but Alex didn't. Ooh, let's trade an old lamp for new.
Excuse me, peddler, but I have an old lamp that might interest you.
An old lamp. And what a nice traditional design, too. Take your pick of my new lamps.
Hey, Magic Map. You're here just in time for hot lamp content. So we want this bad boy, right?
A fine choice, my son. Here is your new lamp. Good day, and I thank you, sir.
Good day.
A good day. Alright. It's been forever since I've seen The Princess Bride, but I have seen it.
Drat, another dud.
Hey, Scrub J. Yeah, I rub every lamp I get that looks like it has any genie potential whatsoever.
Alexander rubs the new lamp. Alexander dips the large black feather into the teacup and stirs the contents gently.
Who's that guy? Who's that?
To his amazement, the jet black color of the feather slowly drains from end to tip into the teacup. The teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency. Alexander carefully puts it away, discarding the drained feather.
Wallace Shawn was so good in King's Quest 2015. I now need to actually cast the spell.
Speaking the incantation would do little good unless there were a painted object.
Ah. So let's see. Are we ready to assault the castle? Is it time to have fun storming the castle? One more thing. Double check the Buick store.
Hello. I will be right up.
No Jalo.
Good day. Good day.
Oh, you had to get it before we saw the beast. So, do I go to the castle? There's no Jalo in Mudville. The mighty Alexander is struck out. Dang it. Feels like a place where we
paint something. Alexander must first choose. Feeling artistically inspired, Alexander decides to make use of the large blank.
Yeah, here we go. Let's deface the castle.
Ah, a doorway. Just what Alexander was thinking this wall needed.
I like this. Okay.
With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door. Magic paint, black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw, according to this spoken law.
I would have painted a machine gun.
The door has magically solidified.
With a door beside it. I would have painted a door and a machine gun.
Eager to be inside the castle at last, Alexander opens the enchanted door and steps inside.
I do have the something from the ghost woman.
The magic paint door fades back into the wall. So much for an easy exit.
Just drop Cassima and go home. Yeah, Alexander comes from the school of thought that magic is just super easy and definitely something to play around with. Oh man, big map.
Alexander opens the dungeon door and slips inside.
Ooh, hope there ain't dragons in this dungeon.
Alexander sees no. The cot looks uncomfortable, not to mention Alexander. Alexander doesn't see.
No manual open on that door. Manacle.
Mother, where are
beans.
you?
Ghost kid.
The heavy iron shackle is of no use to Alexander.
I'd like to shackle that ghost.
He'd like to avoid chains.
Slamming doors left and right like a goon. Hey, I'm here. It's me, Alexander.
What's the matter, little boy?
I'm lost. I can't find my mother.
She's
I
dead.
don't know why she would just leave me here. I've been alone ever so long.
You must be the son of the spirit.
Big Sarah energy in this performance.
She gave me this handkerchief and asked me to tell you that she's waiting for you there.
It's Mama's. It even smells like her. I can feel her now.
Does the girl in Quest for Glory 4 too?
Wait.
Tanya? Is that her name there?
Is there anything you can tell me about the castle?
I like to play in secret places. In the basement behind the Man of Steel is a door. Nobody except me knows it's there anymore.
Yeah, is that Martin Prince also?
Farewell.
Team Sarah on top.
Alexander opened.
Oh no, it's a King's Quest game. I can totally see Roberta just decided now.
Alexander will need to enter the north hallway if he wants to.
That now Superman's in it. Why not a Dracula?
Alexander examines the suit of armor. In the corner is a suit of armor of. Alexander feels his. Remembering what the little boy ghost said, Alexander experiments with the suit of armor. He pushes down, then pulls up on the knight's right arm. A secret passage.
What's the plot of Starfield so far? Well, here's what you need to know about Starfield. Starfield hates Stellar Mondays, but loves space lasagna. Hey, this is the removed for copyright room.
Coming from nearby.
Wait a second.
Alexander peers through the chink in the wall.
Captain, I've been hearing rumors from the guards who've been watching the princess. They say lately she's been pounding on her door and begging to be let out. Ain't none of my business, sir, but news like that is upsetting the other dogs. Ain't no guard in the castle who would willingly keep the
Is that
princess
Josh
anywhere
Mandel?
they don't want to be.
Hazred claims that a foreign intruder is here to assassinate her. That's why she's got to be kept under lock and key, right up until the wedding.
Call me an old dog that can't learn new tricks, but I say the princess should be the one giving the orders.
Al-Hazred has been in charge for months, what with the king's death and Cassima's mourning. Tonight, the wedding will seal it, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like him or not, he's our liege. Need I remind you of your oath to the crown?
Aye, we've an oath. For the sake of the princess, we'll not be forgetting it. He'd just better treat her well.
Speaking of the Vizier, what do you reckon he's keeping in that magical room of his?
It's not a magic room. It's just the door he's enchanted somehow. I say he's still got the royal treasury in there, along with whatever else he's so eager to protect. Not even the court treasurer is allowed in there anymore.
I heard him in the hall the other day. He was speaking of that door. Black magic is what I say. I heard him say,
Steve Dorian, yes.
But then Bay came up and started yapping at me.
Enough! It is not our place to question the practices of our liege, no matter how strange. The wedding will be starting soon. Report to the throne room when you hear the music start.
Steve Dorian, the stevedore. Yeah, it's quite a decision.
Alexander hears the faint sound of a woman crying nearby. Alexander peers through the chinks in the... Alexander's palms begin to sweat, and his heart to race. It's Cassima. He's found her.
Psst. Princess Cassima.
What? Who's there?
It is I, Alexander. I'm here behind this wall.
My, how suave that sounds.
Alexander?
Kiss through the wall. Kiss through the wall.
It really is you. Oh, I knew you were close by, but how
they're
did you
Romeo
get
plus
inside the
Juliet,
castle
ain't it?
walls?
It's a long story and not important now. You did get my ring.
Oh, yes. It has brought me such comfort, Alexander, to know you were close by and had not forgotten. But you shouldn't be here. You're only endangering yourself.
I don't care about the danger. I would brave anything to learn.
What is it?
Al-Hazred, do you want to wed him, Cassima?
Oh, please believe me when I say that I never agreed to marry that man. Even when my father trusted Abdul absolutely. I never liked him. But with mother and father gone, I'm afraid there's no stopping him.
If you do not wish to marry him, Cassima, you shall not. I promise you. Only come with me.
Kill any man that comes
and
between
we shall
us.
escape.
How? I cannot fit through this wall. Besides,
I only know
you
3
think
magic
I could leave
spells,
my
so don't look at
kingdom,
me.
my people, in Abdul's hands? But Abdul would tear the castle apart if I were to disappear from my room. You shall have to do what you can to delay his plans from your end.
I can't just leave you here.
Alexander, do not despair for me. I have been safe in this room for nearly 6 months now. Abdul can be in no hurry, whatever he plans. After all, I'm to be his bride, am I not?
I have been planning too, you see.
You
I
see?
believe I can escape. If I can only get a chance to lay my hands on a weapon, there might
Cut
be
her
an
way out there.
opportunity in the hustle of the wedding.
But I...
Shh, just a moment more, then you must go. Let us not waste time with words. Please, let me just look at you, dear Alexander.
Oh.
Alexander stands in the secret...
Oh, do I need to give her something? You want this? Stop?
Although Alexander would gladly offer Cassima all that he owned...
Wait, what's going on?
Oh no!
The lock on Cassima's
Did I mess
door
up?
rattles abruptly.
Alexander, hurry! Step away before they see you!
That's a soft lock? Really?
Alexander hears scuffling and a woman's brief...
Oh my gosh.
Phew, Alexander... Alexander... Psst.
It's just like the hidden object thing from Space Quest 4.
Oh,
But Alexander's...
Here, take this dagger. It's not much, but it might come in handy.
Why, it's perfect.
Damn Italia, I'll
This
never
is just
stand the
sort of
soft
thing
locks
I've been
either.
looking for. Thank you, Alexander. I'll keep it close and use it if I must.
I feel like once it got called out enough times, you would just say, this is something we shouldn't do anymore.
Oh no! Someone's coming!
The lock on Cassima's door rattles abruptly.
Alexander, hurry! Step away before they see you!
Stab him up real good,
Alexander hears
princess.
scuffling and a woman's brief cry from the other side of the wall. Then, silence.
Man, secret passages.
Alexander hears the sound of scratching coming from the other side of the wall.
There's holes all over this castle.
Alexander looks through the chink in the wall.
Yeah, Sierra, I think getting entrenched in the Sierra Way is exactly what happened
of the
with this
Black
stuff.
Cloak, etc., etc. My long preparations are about to come to fruition.
Dear Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego.
In a matter of minutes, I will wed the lovely Cassima. Once I've established my power and my crown, I can stage another accident.
What a jerk. I'm starting to think this may be the villain. It's weird that you have to advance these dialogue boxes.
The princess has proven infuriatingly stubborn, as you know. She's becoming quite a dangerous little thorn in my side. In a way, it is a shame I have to kill her. She is lovely and would be amusing to keep around, but I can't risk her talking treason to one of the guards. So far, I've managed to keep her locked away, but I can't continue that forever. Well, on to it now. I'd send her to you, but as you know, I had no luck in doing so with Mordak.
Mordak.
I close in triumph. King Abdul al-Hazred.
Yeah, when you catch her monologuing,
I think it's
huge.
about time to see if Shamir has taken care of the wench as I asked.
I dare not speak my evil plan. That's why I'm describing it in the
Filled
letter.
Alexander with blazing anger and fear for Cassima's life.
That blackguard! That murderous swine! He'll not have his way if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, once I'm done skulking around, he's in for a world of hurt.
Alexander sees lots of black cloaks.
Black Cloak Society. Ooh, nice closet.
A wardrobe stands against the west wall of the room.
Let's just pick this.
The trunk is locked.
I've got the key to this problem.
Alexander inserts the skeleton key in the trunk's lock and turns it. He hears a click.
Click.
Alexander opens the trunk. It looks like the owner of this trunk is quite the correspondent. The stack of letters appears to be ordered by date.
Letters,
the top
eh?
one is dated only a month ago. Alexander picks up the most recent
only thing I
letter
wanted
and
there?
examines it. The letter is addressed to Abdul al-Hazred from the wizard Shadrach. It reads, "Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak. I was sorry to hear of great Mordak's death, though he was a bit of a ninny at chess. It seems the plans for that little kingdom of yours are coming along. I must congratulate you on your handling of the king and queen. Isolating the island so that no protest could develop was another brilliant stroke. It looks like there's not much left to stand in your way. Do as I recommended with the girl, and you shall have your crown."
That fiend!
Fiend is just a friend you haven't met yet.
Alexander isn't interested in the oily The books look interesting. There's undoubtedly more unnerving
I guess that's all I need to do there?
Alexander opens the ebony box and looks inside.
The lamp isn't relevant?
Some old ivory dice have been left in the box.
D&D.
Inside the ebony box is a piece of paper with the word Zebu printed on it.
Zebu, eh?
Alexander can read the piece. The brush is old and small. Finding Cassima is no game of chance.
Zebu!
Finding Cassima.
Guess that's it.
There's nothing. Alexander steps confidently out into the upstairs hallway and sees two guard dogs.
Zebu, Zebu!
Hey, who the
fuck?
Hello there.
Don't just stand there. Grab him, Bay! I'll bet it's that saboteur fellow the Vizier warned us about. I say we run him through right here and now. No. Woof.
The Vizier will run you through if he doesn't get a chance at the prisoner. Let's put him in the dungeon for safekeeping, then we'll go tell the captain.
John Wayne dog.
You're right. Let's go. You'll stay in here until we find out what the Vizier wants to do with you.
The guard dogs leave Alexander to his fate. Alexander wonders how he'll get out of this.
Wow.
Psst. Prince Alex.
It's me.
Jallo, what are you doing here?
Never mind. Quick, before the guard dog patrol comes around again.
They should have had all the dogs doing different versions of a Jack Nicholson impression. That would have really sold it.
How did you know I was...
This is no place to talk, Alexander. Just trust that I know everything that goes on in this castle. Now, be more careful. If you get caught again, I don't know if I'll be able to get you out.
Okay, what other business do I have here in the castle? Thank you, Jallo. So there's actually a bug here. If you go out the door you came out of, causes something not to trigger. Okay, interesting. I can do that. We can bust through all this. Which voice actor would you want to have a prominent role in an adventure game?
In the trunk's lock and turns it. He hears a click. Alexander opens the trunk.
That's a great question. Here we go. I'll admit, I just literally, right before the stream started, watched a new episode of Hulu's Futurama reboot. So I'm just going to go ahead and say I think Billy West is the protagonist of an adventure game. Could be fun. I enjoy his work. It feels like, has he ever done anything game adjacent other than maybe voicing his Futurama characters?
Alexander can read the piece of paper without taking it.
Okay, so I maybe want to go back through. That'd be my pick. Good question, though, Dr. Mario. Alright, so what do I need to do now? What's the next order of business?
Alexander.
I think he'd be fun. He's a great voice actor. You're going to get a good performance, and I could see him fitting like the tone of adventure games. Find out about that wall the dogs mentioned. How do I escape this room?
Alexander hears the clear sound of guard. There's a door. Alexander decides.
Hey! Jalo!
Prince Alexander!
I am well aware of that fact, Jalo.
I'm well aware of it.
I've seen Cassima. She does not want to marry him, Jalo.
Really? Oh, my friend, I'm so happy for that. Thank heaven she has lost her senses and actually fallen for that black-hearted Alhazred. Did you say that she is well?
She is unharmed, if that's what you mean. For the moment, at least. But I have a feeling she won't be fine at all if we can't stop the wedding.
Stop the wedding? Oh, you'd never make it to the ceremony, Alexander. The guard dogs are everywhere, and they're very loyal to the crown. Unfortunately, right now, the crown means Alhazred. If we had proof of something truly afoul, the guard dogs might listen. As it is, they're your enemies.
I understand. I've had no lack of enemies since I got here.
There's probably a good reason why so many wish to harm you. I believe the Vizier's genie has
Yes, I've started to suspect the same.
Tell me about this genie.
Alhazred brought the genie with him when he came to this kingdom. It is seldom the genie will take human life himself. Usually he is more of a trickster and a spy. But that doesn't mean he isn't dangerous. In fact, he is quite powerful. If, for example, we could get the genie's lamp, then you could master the genie.
Yes, master the genie.
And all our other problems would be solved.
Is that merely wishful thinking? Or do you have something in mind?
Well, I admit I have often daydreamed about owning that lamp. My fingers are nimble enough, and I could probably find a chance to steal it. Unfortunately, the theft would be detected immediately, and I happen to prefer my neck attached to my body.
Well, if we pulled an old switcheroo.
The theft.
Exactly. So, I have also thought if I had a replica of the genie's lamp, an exact replica, I just might be able to...
I watched a very interesting
Where
cutscene.
would we get a replica of the genie's lamp? I'll be here if you can...
Thanks, John.
How about this?
I've been thinking of what you said about swapping a replica for the genie's lamp. I got this lamp from the old lamp seller in town. Do you think it will pass?
He's so excited.
Why, yes! It's an exact replica. That's amazing. How did you guess?
I suppose it was intuition.
I'll have to wait for the right moment, mind you.
Just lampshading, thank you,
I should be able to
Cregan.
get close enough to swap this for the real thing, and none shall be the wiser. Now you shall see Jollo's skill.
I'm sure your hands are mightier than my sword, my clever friend.
Go ahead and do as you've planned, and let me worry about swapping the lamp. If I accomplish the trickery, I'll manage to get the lamp to you somehow. You never fear.
I have faith, Jollo. You are a true friend.
Oh, shucks. I'd do anything for the princess.
What? This lamp sucks. Wrong lamp, Alexander. You should try reloading.
Alexander doesn't want to...
Yes, I do.
Alexander respects Jollo's privacy and leaves it. The wall above Jollo's... The circus notice belongs to Jollo.
Wow, you just can't rob Jollo at all, can you? Strict no Jollo robbing policy.
Uh-oh, guard dogs.
Ruh-roh.
An intruder! I'll bet you're the foreign saboteur the Vizier warned us about. He sure fits the description. He's supposed to be dangerous, mate. Let's throw him in the dungeon, then go tell Captain Saladin.
Right, good idea. You'll stay in here until we find out.
The guard dogs leave Alexander wonders how he'll get out of this one.
Hey, Jollo.
Psst. Prince Alex.
Do you have the new lamp?
Jollo, what are you doing here?
Never mind. Quick, before the guard dog patrol comes around again.
But how did you know I was...
This is no place to talk.
Ah, you don't have the lamp yet? Okay, so where do I need to go? Well, you could check outside door without just walking. No, there's no way. Reload? Aw, dang.
There's a door at the top of this. The door has a doorknob and a key. Alexander doesn't see...
I don't think that's gonna work.
Alexander doesn't see any keyhole on that.
Okay. Off to the door for real? Hey! Goodness gracious. Thank you for the raid, Samuel. I'll give a shout out here. Welcome in, Raiders. Give a shout out to Samuel. Playing some Chrono Trigger. That is a game I have never played before and someday really should. How was your stream? Welcome in.
Alexander
Good to see
hears
you.
the sound of music coming from the top of the stairs. It sounds somewhat classical, but oh no! Alexander looks cautiously around the grand hall, but there are no guard dogs to be seen.
Have I messed up?
The wedding music is coming from behind those two large doors.
Prince
Yeah,
Alexander,
monarchy wedding,
here,
that's right.
The Vizier will have my head for allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding. Since you are of noble birth, I will give you 5 seconds to explain your presence here.
Captain Saladin, consider. I know you cannot be blind to the Vizier's true nature.
My personal feelings.
Okay, so restore. You check out that door.
Since the door on the west wall has no visible knob or handle, Alexander decides to try to open it with his voice. He composes his words carefully.
Oh. What was our word? Zubu? Zebu.
Having chosen his words, the door. Since the door on the west wall has no visible knob or handle.
Oh, Ali Zebu.
Listen, door. I would have you open. Ali Zebu.
It worked.
Ooh, what's going on?
Alexander pulls the drapery aside, curious as to what might lie underneath.
Hey, Forte.
Alexander hesitates to take on the table.
That fleece must belong to the winged ones. And they thought the Isle of Wonder had taken it.
Ah, he set everything
up. On the
up.
table is a coat of arms with the head of a beast on the crest.
Beast said that his coat of arms was stolen by the Druids. This must be it.
On the table is a miniature oak tree.
Bonsai.
It looks very old.
That must be the sacred miniature oak that the Druids thought the winged ones stole.
I knew it all along.
On the table is a strange-looking stone that's giving off an odd, high-pitched noise.
Yeah, this Vizier seems like a real jerk.
Singing stone. Didn't the queens think that the beast had stolen it?
As Alexander looks at the objects on the table, he realizes the depth of the Vizier's cunning. It must have been the Vizier or an accomplice who stole that one thing most precious to each island, and then leaked rumors that one of the other islands was responsible.
It's dastardly.
What did the Vizier have to gain by causing the islands to hate one another?
Power.
Alas,
dummy.
The trumpet won't bring these walls tumbling down, and thus...
Okay, now that I have all this evidence, I was hoping I could just sound the horn and the dog guards would run in.
Alexander decides to leave the singing stone. Alexander doesn't. Alexander
search more.
Alexander Those trunks probably contain the kingdom. Alexander.
So is there more to search for in this room?
Alexander sees nothing of interest there. Alexander is standing. Alexander has no... Those trunks.
Blue chest.
Those trunks. Alexander. Alexander sees no... Alexander decides to leave the miniature.
What's more dramatic? Should I yank it away once the guards are in the room, or have it already uncovered?
The Druids, the Isle of... On the table, the winged one, beast's coat...
Okay, so I've seen all four.
Alexander hears the sound of music. Oh no. Alexander hears the sound. Wait, there are more. Alexander looks cautiously around. The wedding music is...
Go, Alex. Let me in.
Prince Alexander, here, the Vizier will have, since you are of noble birth.
Captain Saladin, consider.
Alexander is...
Wait. If you love your princess, you'll hear me out. The Vizier is not what he appears to be. Cassima is in terrible danger. I have proof that this is so. For your princess's sake, you must believe me.
Let me see that.
Ooh, this is a great question. After I finish King's Quest VI, Ricky asks, is there any other big gap in my Sierra games that I haven't played? I haven't played Gold Rush. I haven't played Black Cauldron. I haven't played... Let's see. Let me think through these. Leisure Suit Larry 7. I haven't played... some of the Dynamics games like Willy Beamish, Heart of China. I have played Dagger of Amun-Ra. I haven't streamed Dagger of Amun-Ra or Colonel's Bequest. I haven't streamed Codename Iceman. There's plenty of good Sierra stuff. I still haven't streamed Space Quest 6.
Saladin reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble face darken with
EcoQuest.
rage.
There you go.
This is treason. I'll have his throat.
Oh, no.
But how do I know this letter is not a forgery? You could have written this yourself.
It's true.
But I did not.
Well,
have you no doubts
it clears
about
that up.
Hazred? Don't you see? All he wants
No
is
Dr.
the
Brains.
crown. Cassima is being coerced. We must stop the wedding.
I have played Gabriel Knight 3.
It is true.
Those
I
VODs
have
are
my
great.
suspicions about the Vizier, especially when King Caliphim and Queen Allaria died. But I have seen Cassima with him several times. She appears to be quite happy, even enthusiastic. I don't believe she could love him if he truly were so wicked.
I cannot believe for a moment that she loves that snake.
Yeah.
A jilted lover would not believe it. But come, see for yourself.
The captain of the guard leads Alexander into the throne room, where a
Ooh, I hope that
ceremony
isn't the
seems to
genie
be in
disguised
progress.
as her.
Alexander feels his blood run cold at the sight.
I, Cassima, declare Abdul al-Hazred as my lawful and beloved
not like this.
husband and king of this realm.
But
no.
Cassima, what are you saying?
Do you still claim that the princess is being forced? Perhaps it's you that's the danger, as the Vizier has said.
Hope she drops down from the chandelier with a knife and just Assassin's Creeds the guards. Requiesce in pace.
If you refuse to defend yourself, you must...
Oh. Sorry. Oh no. Nailed it. Nailed it. Now which is what brings us together today. Oops.
Alexander.
Your silence only incriminates you further.
Prince Alexander.
Wait,
Let...
Saladin.
But I...
Got the grand scream again, that's
I
right.
have seen
Ah!
The cap...
Okay, what do you say? I just buzzed past it. Why not just kill you?
Saladin has had enough from Alexander. If the guard dog is to be...
Oh yeah, the letter from Cassima will probably do it.
Saladin has had enough from Alexander. If the guard dog is to be further convinced... Alexander is carrying a... Alexander will have to get close. Alexander approach...
Yes, approach the wedding party.
Prince Alexander here? This is an outrage! How dare you allow this traitor to get past you, Saladin? You stupid mutt!
Oh,
Can't
wow.
you even keep the castle free of assassins during your
He's
own
the king
princess's
now.
wedding? Kill him!
Lord Alhazred, with all due respect...
Oh yeah, he
you
would
are
never
not
kill
quite
somebody at a
king
wedding.
Yet, and this is a wedding ceremony, not an execution.
You wouldn't dream of it.
What? How dare you contradict me, you flea-bitten mongrel! I gave a direct order. Obey me, or feel my wrath.
Milady,
I like how sad Alexander
apologize
looks
for my
here.
behavior, but I
Oh.
am yours to command in all things. I wanted merely to hear your own wishes from your own lips. Tell me what it is that you wish me to do with this young man, and I will obey.
Why, Captain, you heard my dear Abdul. If he wishes this atrocious young man's death, then I want nothing more than to see him get his wish.
Oh no.
Obey thy liege now and always.
As you wish, princess.
Just as Saladin prepares to run Alexander through with his sword, a shout is heard from the direction of the Grand Hall.
Hold! In the name of the true king!
Oh my goodness.
King Caliphim and Queen Allaria burst into the throne room, looking alive and well and full of wrath. Behind them, a line of supporters look prepared to battle, if necessary, for their beloved royal couple.
We did it, gang. Where are the other people? I'd like to see them too.
Cassima, darling,
No,
are you
it's not
alright?
pictured.
Has he hurt you?
Hands off of her, you murderous goat!
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it, Mother.
But, Caliphim, that's not Cassima.
Just out of frame,
daughter
frowning.
anywhere.
What have you done with our daughter, you devil?
The lovely image of Cassima suddenly bursts into smoke and is replaced by the Vizier's genie.
What?
Why, you conniving serpent!
Get him, guards! Saladin, your sword!
Drat it all! You may have ruined my plans, but you won't get me, or your precious Cassima.
It's Vizier's
Get them, come
genie.
here. I command you!
He's getting away! Stop him!
Yes, sire, as soon as I deal with this genie.
Yes. Okay, Hot Skull coming in.
Shamir, the Vizier's genie, begins to throw balls of dazzling light at the guard dogs. Alexander
this.
doesn't have time to deal with the genie now.
You guys handle him. Cast reversal. Counter spell. Oh man.
Alexander!
That's some Quest for Glory 2 vibes.
Sword.
Shut up, wench! Shamir Shamazel! Get in here!
Oh, look.
Master! It's about time, you bumbling fool! How could you let him follow me? Well, there were the guard dogs, Master, and then...
Had
Never
to kill
mind.
all
Just
those people.
Kill him!
The ones you
Kill
couldn't
him
see
now.
earlier.
As you wish, Master. Razzle, dazzle, snap and snazzle.
Razzle Dazzle root beer, huh? Here he is, here he is, here he is.
Alexander, I did it! I swapped the lamps, Here, quick, take it.
Bless you, Jalo. I knew you could do it. Now get clear, friend.
Clear,
No
friendo.
argument there, my lord. Good luck.
Alexander rubs the lamp, but nothing.
She must be out at the moment, you think?
Shamir Shamazel, hold your spells. I am your master now. I order you to go back into your lamp.
How did you get my lamp? You thief! You've ruined me! My lamp! Oh, thank Valhalla! I hated working for that loathsome creature. I already feel his nastiness leaving me. How I've longed for a master like you.
Now kill him.
I've got a new master. I've got a new master.
Sure, Valhalla, just go with it. Clink,
So
clink, clink.
you are a thief as well, Alexander. Stealing the lamp was very clever, I'll grant you that. But I am the master thief. Face my sword if you dare.
Fear me if you
The
dare.
man left standing shall have the lamp.
So shall it be, Al-Hazred. I don't need the genie to deal with a coward like you.
I mean, honestly, the genie would have been pretty handy, though. Master Thief from Halo, that's right.
Alexander's.
Alexander!
Oh no. I probably should grab that sword on the wall, huh? Gotta be some mint in this trying time.
Alexander fixes upon the only weapon in sight.
Zounds! This sword must weigh a ton.
Good.
I willed that
Then
one
you shall only
two-handed.
fail sooner, my prince.
Not proficient.
So, the mouse would bite?
This mouse shall bite, as you shall soon see. Or should I say, soon feel?
Soon feel. Clang, clangity clang, clang.
Ha! You can barely lift that sword, my prince. Better to lay it down now. I promise to dispatch you with little pain.
A tempting offer. But I think I'll wait and see what this sword can do.
I think I'd rather
Suit
kill you at this
yourself.
point. Oh man, look at those moves. Oh man, pommel strike. No, at this range, you want something like Shocking Grasp.
Alexander's arms start to tremble under the effort of wielding the huge sword.
Stab him.
His
Stab
muscles are
him.
nearing
Come on,
exhaustion.
Cassima.
Ha! And so it ends.
That's right. We now have advantage. Go
Not
for the
if I
sneak
can
attack.
help it, you murderer!
Cassima thrusts the small dagger into Alhazred's shoulder with all her might.
Ah!
Yay!
You dare raise a finger to me? You will regret that, princess.
She should turn around and raise her middle finger to him now.
But I forget. I stalk a kitten and turn my back to a lion. It wouldn't do to let you gather your strength again, my prince.
Alhazred finishes off Alexander with one swipe of his sword.
Forgive me, Cassima.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Zounds! This sword
Zounds!
must weigh a ton.
Zounds!
So,
this mouse shall bite, as you shall...
Yeah, so like with the solution there, slay this man?
Ha! Attempt...
Alexander's arms start to tremble under the effort of wielding the huge sword. His muscles are nearing exhaustion.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Not if I can help it.
Cassima thrusts.
You! But I forget.
Alhazred.
Oh, wow. Oh, he did use the pommel strike. Did I just beat the game? Okay, check the world records.
Cassima,
Did I get it?
all right?
I'm fine, Alexander. I was just so afraid for you.
Whew.
There's no need to fear anymore, Princess.
Yes, I know. How can I ever repay you? For myself, for my kingdom.
It was not in me to let harm come to you.
New world
Can you
record!
find
Oh my
it in me,
gosh!
Princess, to give me more
It
than
felt
your
like I
gratitude?
struggled there at the end. I can't believe we got it.
Alexander, what are you saying?
I love you, Cassima. Would you ever consider... Do you think you could...
Yeah, I think we landed right at 12
Marry me?
hours and 15 minutes, so we
Could
nailed
you
it,
ever
Living.
have doubted it, my prince?
Decaf chat after set. Oh man, they're kissing. Check it out. It's me, a dog guy. This is very adult.
Guards!
Princess Cassima, are you well?
I'm quite well, thank you. Please take Abdul and put him in the dungeon. See to it that he gets a doctor.
I hope at the end,
Majesty.
Seema turns around and she has his yellow eyes, and it's just like the end of the Thriller music video. She just like smiles at the camera.
Cassima and Alexander ask Captain Saladin to perform their wedding ceremony.
Hey, Forte, thank you so
Saladin
much.
is honored to do so.
Thank you so much for the sub.
On this historical day of great joy in the land of the Green Isles,
He's ordained?
we witness the union of Cassima, beloved princess of this realm, and Alexander,
Oh man, there's
Prince
King Graham.
of Daventry.
There's our guy,
Do
King
you,
Graham.
Prince Alexander of Daventry, take Princess Cassima to be your wife?
Wonder if they had to
love
crash
and
a ship here,
cherish
too.
For as long as you both shall live.
I do.
And do you, Princess Cassima of the land of the Green Isles, take Prince Alexander to be your husband, to love and to cherish, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you have a ring?
I have Alexander's royal insignia ring.
I gave that to
Very
her.
good. Please place the ring on Cassima's finger. Who gives this bride to be wed?
Her mother and I willingly give our daughter's hand in wedlock.
Who will speak for the groom?
I will. Alexander's mother and I recognize his marriage to Princess Cassima with glad hearts, and sanction this union.
Then,
Josho.
Alexander and Cassima, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Man, I want dog wedding now. I've had a drive-through wedding once. It was pretty good.
Hooray! Hooray!
Congratulations, my children. I have an important question for you both. Please hear me.
Yes, sire?
Alexander, I welcome you into our family with open arms. I place trust in Alhazred because I so badly wanted a son and a husband for my beloved
Wow.
daughter. I
Nice
was
patriarchy you got there.
But you are true and good, Alexander. You have proven yourself to all my people.
Thank you, sire.
Allaria and I have been through much. Even though we have returned to our kingdom, I do not think we are able to reign again. would you two consider the crown? I know as king and queen, you can heal this small kingdom from all the damage that Alhazred has inflicted upon it.
I might go back at some point, Vin, and play the other path. I'm curious.
Boy, I'm honored. What do you think, Cassima?
I love my homeland, Alexander. I would be happy to stay and serve it all my days.
Father, I believe I'm needed here. Would you be very disappointed if...
Son, you must follow your destiny. I do believe the land of the Green Isles needs you. You'll be a magnificent king, though dearly missed in Daventry.
Then, I accept.
Oh, my boy, what a man you've become.
Valnice!
And how I will miss you.
Don't worry, Mother. With Shamir's powers, we'll be able to visit often. I'm not about to forget my family.
Congratulations, Alexander. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, dear sister.
Oh, Alexander, I'm so
I bet you
glad.
have another
Between the
adventure in
return of
store,
my beloved
Rosella.
parents and our new reign, you've made me so happy.
I'm glad I could make up for some of your suffering, my beautiful wife.
Congratulations, King Alexander. When we return home to Daventry, your crew will be glad to hear that their battle at sea was worthwhile in bringing forth a new monarch.
We were so worried when your men arrived home without you, son. I'm so thankful that you are safe and happy.
And I am as grateful that my crew did not pay for my driven heart.
You have only brought us all good fortune, sire. With Shamir saved and his power used for good, reuniting the islands will be far easier. He has already repaired the ferry.
Driven heart. Yeah,
the
sure.
The road will be easier now that the islands are no longer feuding. Already the wounds are starting to heal.
The Zounds are starting to heal.
Yes, my love. Discovering the island's stolen treasures has done more to bring peace to this land than anything else. It is now clear that Alhazred had Shamir steal each of the island's most valued treasures, then blame the thefts on others to cause
That's exactly
the
what
islands
happened.
to
I was
hate
here
each
for
other.
it.
Now let us celebrate our good fortune. The evil that has plagued this land is done, and a new reign begins. Long live King Alexander and Queen Cassima.
Long live King Alexander!
And Queen Cassima.
Long live
There.
Queen Cassima! Long live the land of the Green Isles! Hooray!
This is where Jalo slips at the dagger. He's like, "Long live the king," and stabs Alexander in the back. Real Housewives of Green Isles. I'd watch that. Banana sits at your cards. Yes. Oh man, I hope I don't get a DMCA strike for this.
You seem so far away, and I just need to hear your voice. I just need to hear you say, if you would have me go or stay. Girl in the tower, I'm reaching out. Please tell me what to do.
Girl in the tower.
I'm calling out. My heart cries out for you.
Hey Goose, good to see you. Yes, please, Obi Steps, whatever you do, I implore you, call your local radio station, request this. Wow, I can't believe we did it, gang. All these years, I had never played King's Quest VI, and now I have. was good. I enjoyed it. It was good stuff.
It's not meant to be this way.
It was... I don't want to talk over this too much, but I really dug the writing. I think Jane Jensen's touch was well received. 8 zounds out of 10. Thank you again for joining me tonight. If this was your first time here, I stream retro adventures every Wednesday. Consider dropping a follow. We'd love to see you again. Obi Steps, I've been looking at King's Quest 6 on eBay trying to find a copy that has that flyer. That was my favorite moment. I really liked everything on the Isle of Wonder. Least favorite stuff, I thought the castle felt a little fiddly. Wow, 98%. Grind to your head just in time. We hope you'll play again. Man. Such electric guitar. We did it, gang. There's nothing I like more than games from this era that just dump to DOS as soon as they're done. It's just such an unceremonious way to end the game. It's like I just spent, in my playthrough, like 8 hours to get there. It's just like, see you later, sucker. That's the only way to end the game. I wish that's how Baldur's Gate had ended. Like, I just wish somehow it had dumped me out into a DOS prompt. It's like, did you enjoy your 100 hours with us? Well, we just loaded up the command prompt for you and quickly dumped you out to it. Oh man, that was Wing Commander that overwrote their crash messages with the thanks for playing. I think, right? That's the one? Oh yeah, I enjoyed the Land of the Dead. That was good stuff, Grundy. This was fun. I really enjoyed it. You know, it's really hard for me to think about ranking the King's Quest games. King's Quest 2 was my first adventure game ever. And even though I don't think anyone would say it's the best King's Quest, it's one that's near and dear to my heart. King's Quest 3 was really a game that, for me, stretched my imagination of what an adventure game could be. I think the spell casting as a kid and the elements of sneaking around were a little bit more sophisticated than the games I'd played up to that point, and I really loved King's Quest 3 for that. King's Quest 5, I have a special place in my heart for. So much of the game is like a love letter to bad adventure game design, but there's something about it, the art and just the vibe of it all that appeals to me. I like King's Quest 7. I like, the more Disney King's Quest got, the more I liked it. And King's Quest 6 was a fantastic game. It's really hard for me to think about what a ranking of these that I would actually do. But no, this was fun. I had a good time. It's Blue's Clues. King's Quest 5 was your first. You've loved it ever since. Yeah, I mean, there's just something about that. That's 6453721. Not bad. 8, I've never touched. Maybe that's for a future Retro Adventure Wednesday. But for now, I won't keep y'all around here too much longer just to hear me bloviate about these kind of things. I do want to thank everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I had a blast playing this. I was so glad I could share it with all of y'all. I don't quite know what I'm going to be playing next week, but I promise you it will be another fine retro adventure. I hope that you'll join me again. This is your first time here. Consider dropping a follow. We'd love to see you again in the future. But for now, let's get a raid going. Oh my goodness, where should we raid to? I think this feels like a Tweeja raid tonight. Tweeja, friend of the stream, one of my favorite streamers out there, playing some Ocarina of Time tonight. So let me just get a raid going. And also, while I'm at it, if you aren't a member of our Discord, I just shared the link there in chat. Great place to hang out with a really fun, inclusive, friendly group of gamers. Talk about whatever's on your mind. Please consider joining us there. And I will put in the raid and plan to see y'all on the other side. Tell Tawi that Decaf Jedi sent you, and everyone have a terrific rest of your Retro Adventure Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the support, and I'll see you again very soon.